Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm back again with another really interesting video. This time guys, we are going to write our first ever Hello World program with Rust. So without wasting any time further, let's get started. So first thing first guys, as you can see on my screen, I have got a Windows operating system and that's why I have got a command prompt open in front of me. So guys, if you have got a Linux or a Mac operating system, you can just go to your start menu and type terminal. Okay, and obviously if you have got Windows, then you can just type cmd and you will have your command prompt open. Okay, and now before starting with this video guys, just a disclaimer that if you have not yet installed Rust on your system, then you can follow my previous video in this Rust playlist about installing Rust, and then you can just install and come back to this video for writing your first Hello World program. Okay, but we are going to now get started with it. Now first thing about writing any program is that you must create that program in a directory which actually resembles the purpose of that program. So I'm just going to do mkdir, which is a command for creating a directory, and then I'm going to name that directory as Hello World. Okay, now I'm going to go inside this Hello World directory, and there you go. Using the cd command, I am inside the Hello World directory. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a Hello World Rust file inside this directory, right? So I'm just going to copy this whole path and I'm going to go to my file explorer and I'm going to just paste that path here, and there you go guys, I am inside the Hello World directory now. Now you guys can notice that currently this directory is empty, but we are now going to create a Rust file inside this directory to actually print Hello World. Now let's see how we can do that. So I'm going to actually use Notepad for this. So let me use Notepad for this. Don't worry guys, in our other playlist, in our other videos, we will be using better tools to write our Rust programs, and Notepad is not the best, but it is really good to understand the basics of any program. And because in our case we are going to write a simple Hello World program, so Notepad is the best version to do it. Okay, so now I've got an empty file open guys. The first thing which I'm going to do is to write a main function. So let's see how we can do that. To write a main function, the first thing which we have to do is write the keyword fn. Fn is for function, and then you have to write the main and then brackets. So main brackets basically means that the main is the name of the function, and these empty brackets mean that this main function is actually not taking any arguments, and we will not declare any return arguments also, because main is a very special type of function guys. Main is a function which doesn't take any arguments and doesn't return anything, and this is actually the first code in any Rust file which gets executed. Okay, so for example, if I declare multiple functions in this file, it doesn't matter, the first function which gets executed is this main function. Okay, now to print Hello World in it, we are going to use something very special. So println, and then exclamation mark, brackets, and then in double quotes we will write Hello World, and after that bracket close and semicolon. Now let's see this statement also guys. Now you might be thinking that I am actually using a println function and then I am passing Hello World inside it as an argument. Well, I am actually passing Hello World argument inside a println, but this is not a function. Because of this exclamation mark, you actually will call it a Rust macro. So this is not a function guys, this is a Rust macro, and this is taking Hello World as an argument and then printing it. Now what is the difference between functions and Rust macros guys? This we will understand in the later videos, but for now just assume that this is a little bit of different thing than functions, but the purpose of this is also just to print something on your screen. Okay, now Hello World is just a string which is pretty normal, but after that you can see that I am using a semicolon. Now the semicolon is actually used to determine that this is the end of the expression, right? So for example, if I write println here and I want to add another println statement, I want to add another line of code, then I can add it after the semicolon. Basically it means that after this semicolon the next code line will start. Okay, so now we know what is the main function, we know what the statement means, we know what is an fn keyword, we know what are the arguments. So let's go to file and save it. Okay, so you can see that this is the same hello world path where we were in the CMD. And I'm going to name the file as, let's say, hello world .rs. So rs is the extension for the Rust files, guys, and I'm going to save as type all files because we don't want to save it as .txt. Now hitting save, and now my file is saved. Now if I go to the hello world directory, guys, you can see that there is only one single file which is having the type rs. Okay, currently there is only one file in this folder. Now how I can use this hello world.rs to actually print? Now there are two steps to it. The first step is to use a rust c command, so rust c and then hello world.rs. And once you use the rust c command, guys, you will see that inside your hello world folder actually 3 files are now produced. Okay, earlier it was only one file, but 2 more files have appeared. One is your hello world.exe, which is an application, Windows application, and another is your hello world.pdb. And this pdb file is for debugging purpose, guys, and it only gets produced in case of a Windows operating system. You will not see this file if you have a Linux or a Mac operating system. Okay, but what is the second step? Like, how can I get hello world printed on my screen? So that is really easy, guys. Now that you have your hello world.exe, all you have to do is just write hello world.exe, hit enter, and you will see that hello world would get printed on your screen. And there you go, it gets printed. Now you might ask a question that why do we need 2 steps to actually print hello world? For example, in case of Python or in case of a JavaScript, you don't need 2 steps, right? You can just simply run your .py file or .js file and just print something, right? Now in case of Rust, it is important to have these 2 steps because Rust is a platform independent language. So in case when we are running rust c command, it is actually compiling your .rs file into hello world.exe. Now let's say if I take this exe file to anyone whose system is not having Rust installed, will this exe file run on their system? And the answer is yes. So this is an exe file which is understandable by any Windows operating system, any Windows machine. So if I just take this file and run it on any Windows machine without installing Rust, it is going to run. However, in case of Python, .py files or JavaScript.js files, because they are not compiled, they are directly interpreted. You actually need a Python interpreter installed, or in case of JavaScript, something like a browser or something installed to actually run that file. Okay. However, in case of Rust, you don't need it. Once you have compiled your Rust file, once you have got the exe, or in case of Linux or in case of Mac, you will actually just get a hello world file which you can run as /hello world. Okay, so once you have got your executable with you, once you have that file, you can take it to any platform and run it. You can take it anywhere in the world and you can run it. You don't need anything installed. Okay, so that's the beauty of Rust, guys, and that is also how we can print hello world in Rust. So I hope this little overview session and introduction to Rust programming was helpful to you and you do learn something from it, hopefully. If you did, guys, then please do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions about the videos, do write down in the comment section below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, guys, then I highly request you that please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for future notifications of more such programming and coding related videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.